Hey, welcome back to Small Group Leaders Training, and today we're going to talk about delegating responsibility. You know, Andrew, I know that there are a lot of small group leaders that feel the burden, the expectation that they're supposed to do everything, plan and organize. How can you help those leaders?
Yeah, well, I think we believe a lie that we're the most important person at the group when we lead everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually might be taking away opportunities for people to use their gifts that God's given them to make our group better. And I found that when I delegate leadership, my group actually grows and does become a better group overall. So there's a few roles that you can delegate if you're wondering what you could delegate out. You can delegate coordinating the snack, planning the service opportunity, leading the discussion. Just because you're the leader doesn't mean you have to lead the discussion every time. I'll often give people the task of leading our prayer time. And when I do this, I won't just say like, hey, why don't you do this? I'll let them know ahead of time, kind of give them a heads up, ask them if they're comfortable. But I found even when I've asked people to kind of, hey, why don't you contact a missionary that our group can pray with? They have more passion and probably better skill set and more focused energy to get those things done.
So, you know, I'm a leader and I want to delegate. You know, what does that look like? What are the steps to get someone to delegate leadership in a group?
Yeah, it's a good question. So as with everything we do in a group, you start with prayer. And you pray and you just ask God to lead you, ask the Holy Spirit to show you who you should ask for each thing. You could just go into your group and say, hey, who wants to do this? Who wants to do that? And there's times when people will just kind of step up because they're high responsibility and say, well, I could do that. Mm-hmm. But it's actually more helpful when you pray, and then the second step is just ask them, hey, would you be willing to do this? Here's what I'm looking for. Thirdly, you want to equip them. You want to say, hey, here's what we want to get done. You give them clear expectations. You're not coming down hard on them saying like, you have to do this, this, and this, but say, hey, this is what we want to accomplish, and here's some ways we think we could do that. What do you think? You want to care for them, especially we've talked about caring for other people in our group, kind of checking in on them. But you just want to care for them, say, hey, how's this going? How are you doing? How's life going? What's new? Following up with prayer requests that they've shared in the past. And then the last one, and maybe the most important one, is you want to celebrate them. When they've done something great, when they've helped get the snack organized, or they've planned a mission outreach, you just want to celebrate what they've done. Say, hey guys, isn't it awesome that Peter did this for our group? Man, our group is going to get better because we have him leading in this area. And when you celebrate people, it puts something inside of them that builds them up and builds your influence as a leader. And they say, man, this person cares about me, they love me, they celebrate me. I want to continue to follow them and do my best to help lead our group.
Andrew, I think that is just so awesome. And I hope that you as group leaders take the step of courage and ask God for help to say what role fits with what person so that your group can become more like Jesus and grow.